ഹലോ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, ഫാർമസിസ്റ്റ് ഗ്രേഡ് 2 എന്ന യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനലിൻ്റെ മറ്റൊരു എപ്പിസോഡിലേക്ക് ഏവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. ഇന്ന് നമുക്ക് ആൻറ്റി ആങ്സൈറ്റി ഏജൻസിനെ കുറിച്ച് നോക്കാം. Anxiolytic or anti-anxiety drugs are a category of drug used to prevent anxiety and treat anxiety related to several anxiety disorders. These drugs tend to work rather quickly and can be habit forming. Because of this, they are usually only prescribed for short-term use. First drug is barbiturates. Barbiturate enhances gamma-aminobutyric acid, depress activity in hypothalamus, which exert an anxiolytic effect linked to the sedation they cause. The risk of abuse and addiction is high. Methylphenobarbital, also known as mephobarbital and mephobarbitone, which is barbiturate derivatives and is used primarily as an anticonvulsant but also as a sedative and anxiolytic. Commonly consider these drugs obsolete for treating anxiety but valuable for the short-term treatment of severe insomnia, though only after benzodiazepines and non-benzodiazepines have failed. Second category is benzodiazepines. Benzodiazepines are prescribed for short-term and long-term relief of severe and disabling anxiety. They are used to treat a wide variety of conditions and symptoms and are usually a first choice when short-term CNS sedation is needed. If benzodiazepines are discontinued rapidly after being taken daily for 2 or more weeks, there is some risk of benzodiazepines withdrawal and rebound syndrome, which varies by the specific drug. Tolerance and dependence may also occur but may be clinically acceptable. Also, the risk of abuse is significantly smaller than in case of barbiturates. Cognitive and behavioral adverse effects are possible. Benzodiazepines include alprazolam, chlordiazepoxide, clonazepam, diazepam, flurazepam, lorazepam, oxazepam, temazepam, triazolam, bromazepam, chlorazepate, and brom-dihydrochlorphenyl benzodiazepine. Benzodiazepines exert their anxiolytic property at moderate dosage. At higher dosage, hypnotic properties occur. Tofazepam and hadazepam are drugs that are benzodiazepine derivatives. Like other benzodiazepines, they possess anxiolytic properties, but unlike other benzodiazepines, they do not have anticonvulsant, sedative, skeletal muscle relaxant, motor skill impairing or amnestic properties. Next category is carbamates. Marketed as a safer alternative to barbiturate anxiolytic, meprobamate was commonly used to relieve anxiety. Like barbiturate, therapeutic doses produce sedation and significant overdoses may be fatal. The muscle relaxant carisoprodil has anxiolytic effect by metabolizing to meprobamate. Various other carbamates have been found to share these effects, such as tibamate and lorbamate. Next category of drug which having anxiolytic property is antihistamines. First drug is hydroxyzine. In addition to its antihistamine property, hydroxyzine possesses anxiolytic properties and is approved for the treatment of anxiety and tension. Its sedative properties are useful as a pre-medication before anesthesia or to induce sedation after anesthesia. Hydroxyzine has been shown to be as effective as benzodiazepines in the treatment of generalized anxiety disorders. Next drug is chlorpheniramine. It have hypnotic and sedative effect with mild anxiolytic-like properties. These drugs are mainly used for allergies, rhinitis and urticaria. Next category of drug is opioids. Opioids are the drugs that are commonly prescribed for its analgesic properties. These are also used for the treatment of depression, obsessive compulsive disorders and other ailments often associated with and caused by anxiety. They have a very high potential for abuse and have one of the highest addiction rates for all drugs. Many people become addicted to these drugs because they are so effective at blocking emotional pain, including anxiety. Similarly to alcohol, People with anxiety disorders are more likely to become addicted to opioids due to their anxiolytic effect. Ibuprofen is gaining some acceptability within the medical community for treating anxiety, obsessive compulsive disorders and depression. Buprenorphine is similar to methadone in that it is used in opioid replacement therapy as well as pain management. It is safer than methadone and other opioids and have very long half-life. The next category of drugs that are also used for the treatment of anxiety is antidepressant. This medication can reduce anxiety. Several selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors are used to treat various anxiety disorders. Antidepressants are especially beneficial because anxiety and depression often occurs together. Selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors or serotonin specific reuptake inhibitors are the class of compounds typically used in the treatment of depression, anxiety disorders, obsessive compulsive disorders and some personality disorders. Primarily classified as antidepressant, most selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors have anxiolytic effects. They are relatively safe and preferred class of psychiatric medication compared to the typical alternatives. Some have been described as particularly helpful for specific type of anxiety and OCD. Those for OCD are often the maximum typical antidepressant doses or higher, while panic disorders is often treated with the lowest antidepressant dose. In some cases, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors can increase anxiety initially due to negative feedback through the serotonergic autoreceptors. For these reasons, concurrent benzodiazepine is sometimes used temporarily until the anxiolytic effect of the selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors occurs. Next category is serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors. These include venlafaxine and duloxetine. Venlafaxine is extended release form and duloxetine are indicated for the treatment of GAD or generalized anxiety disorders. Serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors are as effective as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors in the treatment of anxiety disorders. Next one is tricyclic antidepressant. They have anxiolytic effect, however side effects are often more troubling or severe and overdosage is dangerous. Examples include imipramine, doxepin, amitriptyline, nortriptyline and desipramine. Next category is tetracyclic antidepressant. Drug is mirtazapine. It has demonstrated anxiolytic effect with a better side effect profile to all other classes of antidepressant. Its withdrawal is comparatively more severe than selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. It is far more dangerous in overdose. It has the higher risk of causing life-threatening agranulocytosis. It has more potential for adverse drug-drug interactions. Use of mirtazapine for anxiety disorders in the absence of depressive symptoms is uncommon. Next category is monoamino oxidase inhibitors. Monoamino oxidase inhibitors or MAO inhibitors are effective for anxiety, but their dietary restriction, side effects and availability of newer effective drugs have limited their use. First generation MAO inhibitors include phenelzine, isocarboxazide and tranylcypromine. Moclobemide, a reversible MAO-A inhibitors, lacks the dietary restriction associated with the classic MAO inhibitors. Next category of drug is sympatholytics. Sympatholytics are a group of antihypertensive which inhibit activity of sympathetic nervous system. And several medications within this group have shown anxiolytic effect as well as potential therapy post-traumatic stress disorders. Beta blockers and alpha blockers which also have an anti-anxiety effect. Alpha-1 antagonist like prazosin could be effective for post-traumatic stress disorders. Alpha-2 adrenergic receptor agonists like clonidine and guaifenesin have demonstrated both anxiolytic and anxiogenic effects.